4 miles into it, and the city is just starting to wake up. So amazing. Not typical, but it was really easy to get up this morning. I was looking forward to this run. I was really excited about it all last night. My first outdoor run since coming back from my injury. Did all my runs last week on the treadmill, and so to be back outside again is great. And to be greeted with 72-degree weather this morning at the end of August in Austin, Texas, it's like phenomenal. I mean, it's a beautiful morning here. Feels so good. Everyone's out on the trail. That's the thing I love about Austin is everyone here is running, or if they're not running, they're walking. If they're not walking, they're biking. If they're not biking, like this group over here, they're all meeting up to go get after it together. It's a really amazing city, and it's mornings like these where I'm really grateful to be here, really grateful to be doing what I'm doing in this city. Can I do a medium pineapple spinach mint alca fresca?
Yeah.
And then also a medium morning sunshine with vanilla whey.
Welcome back to our channel. And today we will be running 37.6 miles.
Yep.
At 3-minute pace.
Yep.
It's a very easy day.
It's 5 o'clock now. We are going to go downstairs to lift. I am in my Muscle Mommy era, my Muscle Mommy marathon era. And so the way that my schedule is every single week with training is I run Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. And on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I also will lift. And then on Sunday, after my long run, I will lift again. So I'm lifting about 4 days a week right now, running 5 days a week.
And I'm doing Pilates, yoga, lift. Pilates, yoga, lift, swim.
Slay. So we're gonna go downstairs, do some mainly shoulders and triceps because it's muscle marathon, muscle mommy marathon summer, muscle mommy marathon summer.
Yes.
That's what it is. All right, good morning. It is Wednesday. Today I have my speed workout of the week. I have 6 by 800 meters. Normally this workout would have been done at 10K pace, but since it's my first quality workout back from my injury, gonna take it at marathon goal pace, so a little slower, just to make sure everything with the ankle is fine. It's feeling really good. Probably the last 3 intervals, I'll bump it down to half marathon goal pace. The NVDM group track workout is now at Zilker since school has started at Austin High. So my apartment's a little over a mile from Zilker Park. So I'm actually gonna go use that as my warm up and run down there and meet the group. So it's gonna be a good run. It feels really good out again. Let's get it going. Speed workout done. I'm actually walking to Nikki's office because Caitlin has an appointment right now with her, and so it was not too far from the trail. I ran the 800 meter repeats at Zilker and then hopped on the trail for the last one and then did my mile cool down to kind of the break off point where the office is. But yeah, 800 meter workout went really well. I started off really conservative, and then just almost like every two felt things out, and then by the last two kind of really went into the pace and effort that I would normally run my 800 meters at. You know, even though my ankle feels better, still want to be mindful because I am just a few days coming back from feeling pretty healed, and so don't want to re-injure myself, but want to get the ball rolling again. So starting a little slower, but still at a good effort. You know, started out marathon effort and then working my way down. So I'm really happy with how that workout went. It's a lot cooler right now in Austin than it's been. The humidity and dew point is still really high. Like this shirt, I don't even know if you can tell, but it is soaking wet. But the cooler temps are helping a lot, just because it's really hard in Austin in the summer training for a marathon, because you don't really get a good idea of your fitness because it is so hot. Like you have a good idea of it, of being like, you know, it's really hot and I'm hitting these paces. This was better than last summer. These are the same paces as winter. So obviously I'm fitter since it's hotter out. But it's hard to really dial in like that marathon effort and other efforts because it's so hot. At least that's my experience training for a marathon in Austin, but it really forces you to trust the process of hitting your paces, doing what you are supposed to do, and having that trust that when the cooler temps come, and even in a few weeks, that fitness is really, really gonna shine. And that's really why I hold on to during marathon prep here. There's your little pep talk for everyone who lives in Austin or any of the other hotter states like Arizona, Florida. Just keep showing up, doing what you need to do, executing how you need to execute, and trusting the process, because it's all going to come together soon and that fitness is going to shine. All right, finished up some work and now I am at Lifetime. I think I mentioned yesterday how I pair my heavy leg days with my speed days on Wednesdays. I've just found that that's what works best for me. And then the other leg day I do is on Sundays. And so I don't know if I'm going to record. Sometimes Lifetime's a little weird about recording, so we'll see. Also, yes, I am wearing the same shirt that I did yesterday. We have all of our laundry is either in the washer or it's dirty, and so this is what we're working it with right now. But I didn't sweat really yesterday during the workout. This one I will, but that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a little leg day. I'll try to record a little bit, at least some of the deadlifting.
It's rough out here, man.
Rough out here. I have not stopped gravity at all. And I'm inside. But I don't think I did a good job at hydrating yesterday.
Yeah.
I don't know. Kayla had to bring me emergency electrolytes.
I brought them down.
I actually have them feeling better now.
And look, you're matching with your bottle and your shirt.
My craving's starting to go away.
Okay, good.
Sucking this down.
Get the watermelon mojito raw electrolytes.
So Julz, save you some money. Yeah. Transparency.
This is very bad.
Very bad, but it's a marathon training, especially now that I'm like getting into the peak of it. Now every single day is going to be day. Well, every day's a good day, but just like every run feels as good.
Yeah.
That's the vibe.
See y'all later.
So this treadmill is the one I've been doing all my treadmill runs on during this prep. And it's nice because you can people watch out there. So I specifically chose this one because those back there, you're staring at a mirror, and I just don't want to be looking at myself for that long. It's way more entertaining people watching. A lot of people hate the treadmill. They think it's really boring. I just like zone out the entire time. Again, I don't know, I just like lock in, and it always goes by so fast. Always watching YouTube, something related to marathons, triathlons, whatever it is. I don't know, kind of like the treadmill. Can't lie, don't unsubscribe from me saying that. I know it's controversial, but today's run is so much better than the other day. No cramping, feel really smooth, heart rate's in control, and just vibing before got a pretty big run tomorrow, which I'll talk about more after this. "20 miles today. I'm here at the Great Northern Loop. This is my favorite place in Austin to do a long run workout because the loop is a little over 3 miles, and so it's just really good for your long run workout because I have all of my fuel in my car. I don't have to carry anything with me, so I can just really focus on hitting paces, and then after each loop or after each segment, come back to the car, get some electrolytes, get some water, get some fuel, and then go out for the next part. I actually really love these long run workouts because I can break it up really nicely in my brain. You know, it's not 20 miles, it's 5 miles. It's a 5 mile easy run, and then I have a 3 mile run at half marathon goal pace, so on and so forth. So it's nice to break it up mentally and to stay focused. I mean, nothing left to it than to fucking do it. So here we are, 20 miles. Let's fucking get it. All right, 5 mile, easy segment done. Gonna refuel real quick with some electrolytes and sodium, and then gonna hit the first 3 mile segment at marathon goal pace. All right, marathon goal pace, 3 miles. Hello, it's a few hours later. No, not a few hours. That's such a lie. It's literally an hour later. I don't know why I said that, but it's like an hour later, and today is turning into a double run day. I ended up running 13 miles, ended up having to stop because I experienced chafing for the first time ever. Not fun at all. Around mile 9, I started chafing, and I was like, okay, this is a little uncomfortable, but I can push through it. By mile 12, my inner thighs were bleeding and my skin was like bubbled up. And so it, like, honestly, it was just like super painful. It was a mixture. I think I was wearing new shorts and I think they were a little big. And so then I was really, like, I was soaked from how humid it was out and I was sweating a lot. And so I think the mixture of the combo of my shorts being a little big and wet, rubbing on my skin, just wasn't a good combo. I was really frustrated by this, honestly. I was texting a few of my friends being like, what do I do? And especially when you're so deep in a prep, I feel like every little thing can feel like the end of the world. Like, I was texting one of my friends, I was like, I can't break this up into a double run because then it won't count as 20 miles on the day. It'll just count as 13. Obviously, that makes no sense. But, like, you know, like, your emotions are everywhere. Things are high. And I'm able to coach myself through moments like this. But just today, I really could not. And I really had to lean on my circle a little bit. And so ultimately decided, come home, you know, throw some Vaseline and bandages on there and, you know, eat because, you know, you stop a long run, drive 20 minutes home, things just get thrown out of whack. And so I know I couldn't just hop on the treadmill and finish out the 7 miles. I really needed to refuel what I lost. And so, yeah, I've just taken about like 45 minutes to an hour. I ate some eggs, steak, and mango. Got a little energy drink to boost the mood. And I have a better attitude now. Voila. Something that me, Kaylin, and her mom were talking about at dinner last night was how getting upset or frustrated about something 9.9 times out of 10, you're not actually upset at what you think you're upset about. There's something deeper underlying. And like for me, normally I would not care if this had to be a double run day. I'd be like, cool, that was unfortunate, but I'm still getting my volume in, all good. I have another 20-mile run next week. We'll hit it and do it better next week. But like for me, this training block has not gone smooth. You know, I had my injury, so spent, 2 weeks or so rehabbing that, and then took a week of trying to ramp things back up. And so finally being able to do my long runs, do my runs like normal, I was really stoked, and then have something silly like this happen was really frustrating. But that's just how it goes. Not every training block is going to be picture perfect. And majority of the times, it's not. It's really rare to have that picture perfect training block or race. And it's in these moments where we learn lessons and we build character and we become a lot stronger, mentally and physically. And so, yeah, just using that the rest of today and going into next week. Also, something that I try to remind myself of is at the end of the day, it's not that deep. Your goals and your ambitions are a big deal, obviously, and what you're trying to do and what you're setting out to do. But at the end of the day, having to make today into a double run day is not that deep. I'm still getting my volume in. I am still getting 1% better. It's all good. It's not that deep. And so, I think some people might get frustrated by that, but for those of you who can find peace in that, that's something that brings me peace, is when I feel really chaotic or I'm really frustrated about something, reminding myself, it's actually not that deep. You're all good, And so, yeah, it's all good, not that deep. Gonna get ready to head downstairs because we also have plans to go hang out with Caitlin's parents for the rest of the day, go paddleboarding, going kayaking, hanging out by the pool. And so, yeah, like I said, refueled, rehydrated, better attitude. Let's go do these 7 miles. Let's go finish up this 20-mile volume day. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching this week's video. I ended up running 44 miles this week. We're going to keep on building the next 3 weeks until we begin the taper for the Chicago Marathon. Make sure to like and subscribe for more weekly videos. I'm posting every single Monday. And other than that, and then also, actually, thank you so much for all the support on the YouTube. August 1st, I had 200 subscribers, and now I am just over 1,000 the 1st of September. So thank you so much for the support. I'm having a lot of fun with this. But make sure to subscribe, follow along the journey to the Chicago Marathon, and I will catch you all in the next video.